Hi, hello, I am Christiana. This is my channel by Christiana, and this is the moving vlog series where I actually pack things. Or this is the vlog where I actually pack things, I guess. We bought a house at the end of January. It is February 10th, and we have not packed anything. We were in the process of buying this house since around December-ish, and we finally closed, but we don't have anything packed. And also, while we were in the process of buying this house, I was about 30 something weeks pregnant. Had the baby in January. She's right here, and she's awesome. I also have another baby, so we have 2 under 2, but my mom's watching her today. Can you take your pacifier? Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. My mom's watching her today because if you've ever tried to pack with a toddler who's fully mobile in a house with stairs that doesn't have a baby gate, it can be a little crazy. But we're gonna work on that today as we get ready to pack and move. So here we go. Let's go. This is some of my packing supplies. I had another roll of tape somewhere that wasn't duct tape, but I lost that because I haven't been in this house for a month. I should probably do laundry. What is that? Oh, that's this. That's this thing. Let's do some laundry because we currently don't have a washing machine that I use. We have a dryer, but we don't have a washing machine. Oh man. I forgot how bad it is. This vlog already feels super chaotic. I'm so glad that we didn't leave clothes in the washing machine. That would have been disgusting because it probably would have had mold on it. Probably would have to throw it away. But I'm going to wash some of these clothes. Hi, hello. I'm going to wash some of these clothes because that seems like a good thing to do. And this is a disaster already. We're in the bathroom, primary bathroom. Only bathroom with a tub and shower combo. The other one downstairs is a powder room. So I think I'm going to start in here. Which the bathroom is a disaster as always. We have too much stuff. I have too much stuff. My husband doesn't have that much bathroom stuff. I have too much stuff. So I will probably try to throw away some things so that's less to pack. Because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff. I know there's stuff in here that I haven't touched the entire 2 years that we've lived here. So I'm going to throw some things away. And I'm just really happy that our new place is going to have a lot more bathroom storage because me. So this is bathroom. That is a mini fridge because with my first pregnancy I could only drink cold water and it was really asking a lot of me with hyperemesis gravid arm to go open downstairs to get cold water. So that had my cold water and we just never moved it. Right now there is a little bit of expressed breast milk in there. But this is the storage, this cabinet, and that small cabinet, and that drawer. So we added this thing, which is actually a laundry situation, whatever, that's supposed to go on the side. Yeah, so this is the storage, and then there's this bin, which the drawers pull out, but I turned it the other way because the toddler, as a toddler, I cleared the drawer and got this mostly situated. This is Boogie Vapor Bath. Really good for babies for when they're a little congested. You know, you can't really give babies too much medication or anything. You can only like support them. So it's really good for that. And this Carol's daughter, basically trash. So we're gonna throw that out of the way because it's pretty much empty, and I don't even use hair care products that much anymore because, you know, locks. So I don't even wash my hair that often to even really need more supplies at this point. But I'll have to restock eventually because I do my hair occasionally, and then I'm gonna have to do my daughter's hair because I have 2 daughters. And the big one is finally starting to get some hair. She can almost put the little patch of hair on the top of her head into a little bun. So that's cute. We're gonna take this rack thingy, and I don't know if we're gonna take that shower head. We put that shower head up because the one that was in here was awful, but I don't know if my husband kept the old one or not. If he threw it away, then we'll probably leave that here. But if he'll probably leave it here. He'll probably leave it here anyway because that's the type of person that he is. He's gonna leave it here, so whatever. I think this is a bag of trash. Is this bag trash? That looks like trash to me. I'm pretty sure that is a bag of trash. And this is trash because I know I've had this for at least 3 years. So yeah. But yeah. I have a cheap sleeping baby. She is down for a nap at least. I got this box and that, which is mostly baby stuff. Still more to go. All right, we're gonna go through these next, see what all is in here that we need to keep, and here and in there. Okay, so I don't know when exactly I started. It's probably around 2 when I actually started packing, and I've only done our upstairs bathroom for the most part. My sister-in-law came and she was downstairs working on stuff. Her husband and their baby, they just left to go get food, and I might have them bring me some food too because I haven't actually eaten today, which is not good. Or my husband will get her first, and then we'll go to Salvage World, which is kind of like this overstock sort of buyout place for home improvement things and stuff like that, furniture and whatnot. So we might try to make it there before they close. So he has to come from work, come here. It's like a 40-minute drive, and then we'll probably drive another 40 minutes to the Salvage World place. And hopefully I get food in between there. The baby has been sleeping. She woke up one time, I changed her diaper, fed her, and she went back to sleep. But this is all that I've done so far. This was already, in the bathroom, so I just kind of put some more stuff in there and put some tape on it. I might need to put more tape on it. I got 1, 2, 3 boxes. This is from the nursery. And this was also in there. So this is how it looks now. That is an improvement. These are the wheels for this thing. And we didn't put on here because obviously it's sitting on top of there. We don't want it to roll. So we'll probably take this with us and use it in our laundry room at the new place. This is my overnight toiletry bag. This is what we're still using. And those are all cleared out now, except for that, because where am I going to put that? I might be able to put more stuff in that for, moving. Trash, cleaning stuff, nothing in there. I had a big old bag of trash that my brother-in-law took for me. These are some storage bins that I was using that I don't know if I'll be keeping because I don't know. And this is, for when you're giving the baby a bath, padded, sit there, lean on it, whatnot. And I took the shower curtain off. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to leave these here because they left the shower rod and rings at the other place, so that can stay here. I will probably take this. Okay. So she cleared off a lot of stuff. Awesome. Kitchen stuff. It's looking no less empty, but we're getting there. I told her to leave this. I'll go through that. Because this is our pantry. And I'm sure I'm not going to keep all of this. I don't think I am. And this is living room stuff. Miscellaneous and whatnots. that was probably everything, mostly everything that was over there. This is one of my traveler's notebooks. What is that? Chess. Okay. I appreciate that she put everything in there. She did great. Put my traveler's notebook upstairs with the other ones. There's my plants. They're not doing too great. They've been alone for far too long. That's my pothos I have had for 5 years, and it has never looked worse. I feel like I didn't actually really do that much, but I'm really tired. Probably because I didn't eat. I've also been doing laundry, so that's another thing that's been going on. I've done 2 or 3 loads, or at least I've taken one out. I've washed and dried one. One's in the dryer, one's in the washer. Babies are so funny and noisy. I think she's waking up, which is good. She needs to eat again. So what is the best way to pack clothes? Because I have a lot, my husband has a lot. I really don't want to fold them and put them in boxes. I think the last time I moved, I put them in trash bags, actually. I did the thing where they're hanging up and you just slip a trash bag underneath them, tie it off. I think that's what I did. I really wish I decluttered more before now. But then also it was hard for me to really go through and declutter because I was pregnant. So it's like, do I not like this because I don't like this? Or do I not like this because I can't fit it right now because I'm pregnant. I'm 3 months pregnant. Not 3 months. I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm 8, 9 months pregnant, you know? So it was hard to evaluate, and of course I couldn't try it on to see how it actually looked. So I guess I'll do that in the new place. I did declutter some things, but I still have a lot left everywhere. Okay, what I decided to do is I'm going to head back to my brother's house very, very soon. Miss Baby has woken up and she is running along with me. This is actually very easy to use. I have no idea why it was such a struggle for me to figure out how to use it before. I fed her, I've changed her, so she's content at the moment. It's got the pacifier in her mouth. And yeah, so I'm going to put the last load of stuff in the dryer. It's running right now. I'm repacking my little bag that I brought with me from my brother's house so that I would have things for the baby and whatnot. I'm gonna put my pillow. I'm gonna have to carry my pillow because I put more stuff in it now. And I'm going to take care of this laundry. This is the baby's bassinet. Yeah, so I'm gonna take care of that laundry and maybe the other laundry in that basket over there before I leave. Go to what is temporarily home, eat, because I still haven't done that. My sister-in-law, they were gonna go get me some food, but I told them, no, don't do that. I might have ended up going to the sandwich place with my husband, but he had to go pick something up from my mom, and he went ahead and got the prescription for the baby. So that's not happening today. So that's still a delay in getting flooring for the house, because I don't know if I mentioned it before, but my husband ripped out all the carpets, except for in 2 rooms, which those rooms don't matter. So I need flooring for the rest of the house. But anyway, yeah, packing's fun. These are clothes. Like, this is my baby's jacket, and there's clothes in this basket, right? And then there's clothes in that basket over there. They're clean, I promise. This is not as bad as it looks. There's actually a basket under there and there's blankets in it, and those are, just kind of on top of the blanket. Those are my winter things, which we don't really have a true winter here, so I don't really get to use them. So they've been living in that box. And then there's that basket. Those are clean. I washed them. But yeah, and then also I'm going to have to pack this closet, which it's not like, it's kind of a walk-in closet, but it's not really that much. I mean, I've seen worse. When I say it's not that much, what I mean is I've seen worse. So, hi, hello, next day, back at our house. I'm just going through the cabinets, kind of seeing what all I need to do in here. My sister-in-law and my mom actually came over here the other day, and they cleaned up a little bit. That's the dishwasher. Go in the other room real quick. So I was initially told that the dishwasher doesn't work when we first walked through the house, which, fun fact, I only came and saw the house one time before we actually bought it. So, yeah. But we were told that the dishwasher doesn't work, so I turned it on, which may not be a good idea because, like, what if it leaks or something? And but I'm just gonna let it run, see what happens, and if it leaks, it leaks, and oh well. But I actually came to get the vacuum from over here because we left it over here. But it's actually, when I opened up the trunk, it was already in the back of the trunk. So now I'm just kind of doing a walkthrough by myself just to look around and, be in my house. We got a house. There's no ceiling fan in here, which a ceiling fan is important because we live in the South. So, yeah. My husband's willing to take up the the nail thingies on the floor from where the carpet was. Can I just say, I love that there are multiple linen closets and just closets in this house. Our last place, it was a 2-story little condo apartment thingy. There were no closets downstairs. So I really, really, really appreciate that there are closets. There is one. There is one. There's a closet thing in our bedroom. Not our bedroom, our primary bathroom. Door's a little stuckish. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that. Love it. Love that for us. But tonight, when my husband gets off work, we are supposed to go to I think I told you about Salvage World. So we're supposed to go there. And then we're going to stay at our apartment and try to do some more packing. So we're going to go look for flooring, right? But even if we find flooring that we want to put in, which we kind of wanted something that looks like wood, which I was going to have him paint the family room with all the paneling, but I'm probably going to keep it for now anyway. I'm going to live with it for a while and see if I feel compelled to change it. But even if we find flooring, we're probably not going to get the flooring in before we actually move in. So we're going to have to live with that for a while. Not sure how long. But my dad, like I said before, he's a general contractor. He can do the flooring. He hates doing flooring, but he can do it pretty quick. My husband can help. My brother-in-law might be able to help. My father-in-law, maybe, but he might be busy with his other projects. So we'll see. Usually picture is up there, but took it down. Yes, we're moving. If it was not for my husband, we would not have made that much progress as we did last night. Because the last time I moved, not counting when I moved here, where I just had to move my room, which I didn't have to do that much except for like pack my stuff up. And my dad, my husband, at the time my fiance, moved it into here. But for that, I was like 8 years old, so I'm really not sure what I'm doing. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. What could possibly be a more romantic way to spend the day than moving into a new home with your husband? Swoon. Swoon. My brother is supposed to be here helping us, but I called him several times and he has not answered the phone. We actually do not have a lot of help because most of my husband's friends have the flu or are recovering from the flu. So they can keep that over there. And hopefully they get well soon. Sorrows, prayers. My dad popped by for a minute to like see our progress and he was gonna help us, but I was like, oh, y'all still got a lot to do. So he left and he'll be back later when it's time to move things. I have moved upstairs. I am getting the baby to go back to sleep. My husband is downstairs with the mover, who is a friend of ours. And funnily enough, dad dropped off a kid who we used to babysit, who is now a young adult. So he's helping my husband and the mover move. I'm going to try and get some clothes and things bagged up here, and we'll go from there. I called my friend, but she is already occupied today, so she's supposed to maybe come help me Monday, get things settled at the house, and yeah, we're moving. We're moving out of our first home together. It's pretty special. It's a good day. I'm excited. Let's rock and roll. Moved in. It was a very crazy, chaotic day. I think I've told you before, I didn't really have anything packed at the house. So we actually packed a little bit Friday night, my husband and I. It was just me, him, and our little baby. I was chest wearing her, basically, weight training. And then the next day, we were moving, even though we were not fully packed. And it was me and my husband. And then later on, his aunt and my sister-in-law, and then eventually the movers came, which was one guy, and my across the street neighbor who we used to babysit when he was a kid, who is now 21. So that was fun. He actually had a date yesterday. And eventually my brother and his girlfriend came. So we were able to pack up starting basically from 9 until 5 and get everything moved over to the new house for the most part. Our laundry room, we still need to get our clothes from out of there. And some curtains and small things like that. You still need to clean, still need to get the TV bracket off the wall. But everything's in the new house. And there's still a lot to do. I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and close out this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe, comment, and follow for more. We will be doing a lot more projects in the house. Flooring, some painting maybe, decorating, and getting all the rooms set up. So if you like this type of content, please follow along for more. Thanks. Have the best day.